last time I kind of like to start. I start liking to do some paintings on paper. Normally I do on canvases, but I thought like, well, on paper it will be easier to ship, I think, and we'll see how it will go. So I had a smaller painting. Like this, and I want to create sort of similar, but not quite this one. And I was thinking, where I my note right there. So I was thinking about how I'm going to name it. Usually I name my painting after I am done with work, but this time I have an idea. This morning I heard the Michael Jackson song, "Better Place for You and for Me," and I thought, I want to paint something and name it "Better Place for You and for Me." Sounds good to me. Okay, so let's start it. I will move you closer to that you can see my work, and I probably will divide my video in two parts to make it not too long. And I'm going to talk through my painting because I want to talk a little bit more about Etsy, my Etsy shop, and my experience on selling on Etsy. Just want to share with you guys with my thoughts. Okay, alrighty. So I will move my camera that you can see kind of closer. You probably won't be able to, like this, I guess would be just fine. As you can see, I already did some little pre-sketch. Normally I don't do that. I paint like on a blank paper or canvas, but in this case, to make it faster, I did some little pre-sketch to make work a little faster, that I will not take lots of your time, and I prepare stuff that I might need. As you can see, I don't do my palette ahead, like I use this color and this color, because I use colors as I go. So I'm going to choose colors, and I will tell you what color what color I use as I go. Okay, in this case I'm going to start from the top. So I don't know if you can see this. I want to make like a little sky and water. Sky probably will be mixed with ocean, and I have a little boat here, and this is some sort of balcony, and I'm thinking about it's like a top of the large cruise ship, and like people was here just a few minutes ago, because here on the table, I don't know if you see it. Okay, yeah, you probably see it. See, here's a bottle with champagne glass, and this will be a cigarette, rose, and other glass with some sort of drink. And this is of course will be abstract painting. And okay, I lost the angle. Okay, how make it better? I hope like this you can see me, but I don't see anything right now on the screen. Okay, I think a little bit further. Here you go. I need to work on it to make sure where my if I want to do painting videos. Alrighty, let's start painting, and I will be talking to you. I really want you to see me too, at least a little bit, maybe like this. Yeah, okay, and that you can see my palette. So this is just the plastic foam I use because I like it. Then I throw that away. Before I had a palette and I wash it, and I was like, oh my god, you know, it's just too much. And I usually use 2 for light and dark colors, and same with the water. I use like 2 for light and dark colors. Okay, already. And I'm going to start, of course, from the sky. This is a large brush, 1 inch. I love it. I love this brush. This is my favorite brush. And I'm going to use a little bit ultramarine for the sky. I'm going to use a little bit Caribbean. Honestly, this is not the paint that I use for my painting, but at this time I use this one because I use them for my art classes. They're convenient, they're kind of not that large, and my my main my like my storage of my paintings on a basement. I will show you someday my basement with all my stuff over there, but not today. And titanium white, of course. Come on, come on. Almost empty, but there's still some. Okay, and for now, I think that's enough. Maybe a little bit of yellow. This is Pintura. Okay, bright yellow. Oh my god. As usually I'm making mess. Okay, wasn't quite a little bit, but it's okay. Alrighty, let's start it. Okay, first a little bit water to my brush, and on a canvas I use spray, but right now just to make a little bit wet, the paint will flow. Okay, this is not a watercolor paper, and this is not a watercolor painting, it will be acrylic painting. So okay, that's how I do. As you remember, I'm not professional artist. I paint my way, the way I created for myself. I mean, techniques I created for myself. Okay, and I'm fine with that. I want to do on my other, it's my so I created this thing to kind of handle my paper, so, and kind of moving a little bit. Okay, so more white, more water. See how I mix colors as I go. You know, I just, you know, and I let my paint choose how it wants to look. So this will be a sea line. Honestly, not really comfortable to me to paint this way. I want it a little bit darker. Okay, somewhat like this. Now let's add a little bit darker here, a little bit darker where is my ship going to be. Ship, I don't know how to say correctly. Alrighty. Yes, it's a mixed media paper, and it still likes more water on it, but I wet it as I go. I'm not really worried about this really edges because they probably will be under the frame, but let's keep going. Oh, this is beautiful color, like a turquoise reminds me. Beautiful, beautiful. I like it. By the way, I wanted to talk about Etsy store a little bit more. So I have my Etsy store for like 2 years, and I know that I made a bunch of mistakes. My Etsy store wasn't good, and I'm still not really happy with my Etsy store, but I wanted to say it's still good if you are a new artist, if you are a young artist, or you want to start selling your art on Etsy. It's a good platform. It's a good platform to start, you know. Okay, let's done with the C for now. I mean, with the sky and sea for now. It already looks pretty, I think. You know, and but my opinion is it's good to start. If you learn how to sell on Etsy, you can sell anywhere. You can sell anywhere, yeah. So because they have a lot, you know, they have a lot advises how to sell and stuff, and which is good, you know, where you can find that, you know, how to learn how to sell. I still did not learn it, but I'm trying my best. But my plan is I want really to switch selling directly from my website, because this way I can kind of not control, but offer to my buyers, like maybe this will be a floor. It would be a balcony's floor. Okay, and I have here some sort of like a wood, so I'm going to make it look like a wood. So this is my cello. I love cellos. I always paint cello. If you notice, I have a bunch of cellos painted. Not bunch, but you know. I don't know why. If I think about music, I paint cello and the piano. So, okay, back to Etsy. So what I on my Etsy shop, I mostly kind of start selling my artificial flowers, but not much of my painting. You know, I sell just a couple of painting through all these 2 years on Etsy. But flowers, they are kind of sells a little bit better. So I decide I probably going to slowly closing my Etsy store and will probably switch to start selling. I want to selling my art through the my website, and I'm going to switch from Etsy to Fine Art of America. You know, I kind of fell in love with this website. I don't know how it works yet. Honestly, I don't have much stuff on Fine Art America. I just tried it, and I kind of like it because I was like, you know, because they offer, you can sell from Fine Art America your original art, and they create for you print on demand stuff, you know, so you don't have to kind of create another website to, you know, to sell your prints. I was not really selling prints, and I just started created my prints for sale. I need some more paint. I just started create prints and print on demand products like cups, pillows, and tote bags, and phone cases. That is from my paintings. We'll see how it will go. I just created shortly, and today is a the coronavirus time. You know, people not much shopping for art. You know, people shopping for toilet paper. Sorry, I'm not I'm kind of I'm not like mad at anybody. I probably I don't know. So, but hopefully we will go through these days and we will back to our normal life, and people still back to shopping for art. You know, otherwise what we artists going to go, how we're going to survive? That would be terrible. So, okay, this is my sort of floor. Okay. Right now, as you can see, I just mark it as what stuff is and what color I choose. I didn't choose these colors before. I just did it as I go. See, I made this little mess right here. So if it happened, just take some white and cover it. Okay, here you go. Okay, what color going to be my cello? My cello. For now, I will probably use brown, and a little bit of black. Where's my black? I didn't bring a black color. Okay. Oops, oops. More black. Oops. Okay. This will be a kind of a beginning, you know. This is my cello. Okay. This is my cello. Okay. Okay. And this right here is a piano. But since I put some painting, you know, some of my sketch right here, so I'm going to kind of be careful. As I said, I usually don't do that. I paint as I go. So, but in this case, I just wanted somehow to save my sketches. I don't know if I would be able to do that, but probably not, but somehow. Okay. This is a piano. But right now I have my sketches on video. If I forgot what was there, I can look at it. Right? Okay. No, this is not a piano. This is a royale. I don't know how it's in English, but you know, piano. Big piano. A little bit of water to spread the color. I don't want to make it too dark right now. Okay. Alrighty. And these two are Jamaican drums. So they also going to be pretty dark. Okay. If you notice, I do all my work with this my big brush, but this is a it's a bottom of my work, so I will work on it more as I go, you know. Okay, my beautiful cello. Love cellos. Love cellos, how they look. They remind me of woman body. and they sound beautiful. Do you see? I am not quite like thinking, oh, should be right here, what color I use here. I just do it as I go. Because I was not spoiled with teachers who telling you, you need to make this color here, you need to make this color here. I taught myself. So I do my way. And I kind of like it. I don't like when somebody telling me what to do. So here, this is kind of a back, the main, let's say back painting. And now I will let it dry a little bit, and then I will come back for smaller details or so. But as you can see, it's already pretty much pretty and pretty much tells what's going on. Besides, maybe right here, I can just indicate, well, I can do it very quick, like this, you know, where I had my ship right here, right? It was somewhere here, like this. Big one, okay, I don't know, some sort of like this. I will think about it later. Okay, and I had two more smaller one right there, and let's do some a little darker spot right there, and another one right here. Oops, I made a mess a little bit, but that's okay. You know, it's acrylic. You always can fix it. Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay. Oh, you probably don't see my bigger ship over there on the very back. Looks like it's something not quite here yet. It's very far, but I can make it more a little bit visible, but I want to make it white, so don't want to put too much stuff. Okay, somewhat like this. On the very far, the big one. Okay, can you see it? Over there, over there. And it closes two little boats, somebody having fun. Yeah, and I will come back to details to kind of to make it finished later, but right now I'm going to let it dry. Okay, and I want to talk a little bit with you at the end. Here I am. Hello. Okay, so I start talking and then I concentrate on my painting and I did not finish. Back to Etsy. If you want to sell on Etsy, it's a good start. It will be a good experience. My hand's dirty. Of course, if you learn how to sell on Etsy, you can sell anywhere, believe me. So, but it's a process. It's a process, and I did a bunch of mistakes because when I opened my Etsy store, I thought like, well, I will just open my Etsy store and I took a picture, I take a picture, I will post them, and that would be it. No, it doesn't work like that. There is a searching engine that you need to really learn about it, because you need to make sure you will be searchable. And there is so much, and it changes all the time because it grows, and they always changing like a way how you can be searchable, because once they announce that do this, everybody start doing it, so, and again, you are getting lost on this, like I don't know, today I guess it's a 50 million items on Etsy. Just imagine how you're going to how shoppers can find you, maybe, but it could be like, one of a 50 million's chance, but still people selling, because they kind of coming back to the same store they were shopping before for their for their stuff they like. I do shop on Etsy myself, but I do shop on Etsy to support Etsy sellers. I thought like I'm on Etsy and it's important to me when I sell something. Um, but what I wanted to say about like a free shipping. So I put free shipping, I changed for a free shipping. I thought, yeah, people like to buy like a free shipping. So what you basically do, you add shipping price to your, you add shipping price to your item price, like to your main price, because otherwise, for example, if you're selling for $35 something, or I don't know, even $40, and you spend $15 for shipping, and then Etsy takes their fees. You basically, your profit might be on a numbers with a negative numbers. So and I did that. But what I notice is when Etsy charges you for their fees when you sell something, and they charge fees, right? So they charge from your sale price, which is already include your shipping, which you pay for it. But they charge you from a sale price. They don't charge you after shipping. So of I don't want to talk badly about Etsy. I appreciate they create this, I think fabulous website for makers, for handmade items. Even right now, there's a very many not a handmade stuff that sells on Etsy. But of course, they do something that we will sell. That's how Etsy making money of through us. We're making it, and they're making money when we sell something. But the thing is, their main purpose to make money on us as well, because we are who open a store on Etsy. We pay for it. We pay for it, posting items. It's not much, but if you calculate like a 50 millions, 20 cents to 20 cents, what it's like $1 billion. So that's what they're making like a month. And so that's why I kind of want to really I'm working on switching selling from my website, where I don't have to pay fees, or where I can provide free shipping, and not thinking about that, oh, somebody will charge me anyway. That I can talk with my customers about discounts, like we just simply can, because it's my store, I am the owner, and I can make a decision. I don't have to think about what this what like Etsy will charge me for it, or what will develop after, like a surprise. So that's why I would very appreciate if you visit my website, and if you're interested on some items, or if you find something on Etsy, please let me know, because if it's listed on Etsy, I can sell it from my website besides print on demand products. Of course, I cannot create like a coffee cup or coffee mug. So it's through you can buy it through Etsy for now. But like as I said, I'm